Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If scenario. Today's matchup features the Minnesota Twins versus the Seattle Pilots at Sick's Stadium. On the mound for the Minnesota Twins is Jim Kaat, whose record is 5-12 with a .496 ERA, and pitching for the Pilots today is Gene Brabender, whose record is 7-2 with a .299 ERA. Okay, here we go. Starting off the second half of the season, we're going to face the Twins for 3 games. If we can sweep them at home, we're kind of right back in this. And if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday, we did play the All-Star game. There's the result. But the game was so much fun. I definitely suggest watching it. It always pisses me off when I watch the All-Star game in real life. And not all players get into the ball game. Even like teams that only have one player representing them, sometimes you don't get into the ball game. You don't get to see your favorite player play. And so whenever I play this All-Star game, in the countless number of scenarios that I've played, I always try to get as many players in, if not all of them, as possible. So all the batters got into the game. All the pitchers that were available got into the game. And it really came down to like the worst possible scenario. And due to my terrible managing, I botched the whole situation. So, you know what? It happened. What can I do? It was a fun game, though. And a lot of unusual names made it to the All-Stars. So now we're going to start the second half here. I did make the trade. Yes, I did. We'll take a look at the transactions. I traded Tommie Harper for Lou Piniella, straight up. And Lou Piniella, we'll take a look here real quick. You can see his pretty solid numbers. He's a right-handed hitter. I think I'll probably play versus righties and lefties. He has 21 doubles. As you can see, his gap power is really great. That is something we do not have on this team at all. So I hope he will continue to hit doubles for our team, as he did for the Royals. Overall, solid numbers. His OPS is under 700, but so is everybody's on our team, more or less. Maybe Agee is the only one above. So we gained a couple years of youth in Lou Piniella. And I think also it's a major upgrade defensively, so that helps. Maybe his overall numbers are not as strong as Harper, but if you take a look at Harper here, our outgoing player, 8 doubles, 8 home runs. He did have a lot of RBI. We played him in almost every game in the first half, and he had an OPS under 700, batting .250. He did walk. He struck out a ton. He led the American League in stolen bases in 1969 in real life, and yet he's only got 14 with 13 caught stealings. He's 28, so he's not quite 30. By the time he goes to free agency, he'll be 30, near 30. So I feel like we had a big win there for us. Maybe that's not the marquee name that we need. But if we can solidify our defense and get a solid offensive player in there, then as our players in the minors develop, at least we'll have a strong base until we get the youngsters up. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We have got our lone all-star starting today. He pitched 1 scoreless, hitless inning in the All-Star game. Oh, he wasn't hitless. He did give up 1 hit, and he did give up a walk as well. So, he didn't give up any runs, and that's all that matters. So he'll be on the mound today for us here as it's still continuing to load up. And he's second now. There it is. Okay. So, Gene, the current Twins lineup batting .245 against him and a slugging percentage below 300. That is awesome. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready to go. Marty Patton, we moved him up to the number 2 spot. Jerry Stevenson, we moved up to number 3. Bob Meyer, we dropped down to 4. He's just been terrible lately. And whether we like it or not, he's going to start the rest of the season. So, okay, Jim Kaat, he's a left-hander on the mound. So we have our lineup in there versus lefties. Lou Piniella in the number 2 spot today. I guess Mike Keegan will get another day of rest. So will Joe Pepitone. I brought Van Kelly back from the minors. And I sent Danny Walton back down to AAA. So we have another infielder that can play second, third, or shortstop. And Rich Rollins, by the way, back from his injury. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Minnesota Twins. Batting leadoff in left field is Mike Adams. Batting second at first base is Rod Carew. Batting third in right field is Tony Oliva. Batting cleanup playing third base is Graig Nettles. Batting fifth at shortstop is Leo Cardenas. Batting sixth in center field is Ted Uhlaender. Batting seventh and catching is Bruce Look. Batting eighth at second base is Frank Quilici. And batting ninth is Jim Kaat. Okay, quick look at our all-star Gene Brabender. Look at his log. There it is, 1 inning. Oh, he did not give up a hit. He just gave up the walk. Okay, I thought I was right about that. He threw 13 pitches, 7 for strikes. And I think he walked the leadoff guy, got a double play, got the strikeout, and it was a good performance. So overall, he is 7-2 with a 2.99 ERA, 87 strikeouts. Leading the team with 117 and a third innings pitched. Opponents are batting 197 against him. 2 complete game shutouts. You pretty much know the rest already. His overall rating jumped up to 82, so we'll take that little bit of a bump. The 27-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Okay, here is our much improved defense. Look at that outfield, solid all the way around. We are still struggling at second base, and actually McNertney dropped down another point, down to 77. So maybe there's like an average number you're only allowed to have, and we bumped up the right fielder, and you lose some somewhere else. Not sure. Okay. So here is Mike Adams leading off versus Gene Brabender. Mike Adams hits a slow roller to short. That's an infield single. That seems appropriate. Put down infield single on your bingo cards. Runner on first, Rod Carew. Base hit down the line. Adams goes to third. First and third, nobody out. I was all excited about coming into today's game, and now I'm already pissed off. Fly ball to left, that'll score Adams. I did get good news today, on a personal note. I got out of jury duty. My jury duty back in December was pushed until the 6th of this month, and I just got a notice in my email about being excused, so that made me feel good. Rod Carew tried to steal second base. Thrown out by McNertney, so his defensive rating goes down, but he's still got the arm. 2 down, 1 run already in, and another shot down the left field line. 3 hits against Brabender as Nettles standing on second base with his 11th double of the year. All right. Up next is Leo Cardenas. Popping it up on the infield. That should be catchable. It is. We go to the bottom of the first. We're down a run. Could have been worse. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Gary Sutherland. Batting second in left field is newcomer Lou Piniella. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in right field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth in center field is Don Bosch. Batting seventh and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting eighth at shortstop is Freddie Patek. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Gene Brabender. Okay, left-hander Jim Kaat having a terrible year on a first-place team. He's 5-12 with a 4.96 ERA, 75 strikeouts in 136 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .289 against him. 3 complete games. His fastball tops out at 88 miles an hour. He's got 6 pitches. Come on. If you don't have 3 good pitches, you shouldn't have 6 pitches. And he's only got 1 above average. That's a slider. Overall is 79. The 30-year-old lefty must have just signed a contract extension because he is under contract through 1974. Look at his log. How have we done? We beat him in his last start, and we beat him way back in April. Wow, we gave up 7 unearned runs in 2 2/3 innings. That's what we want to hear. Okay, we've got Gary Sutherland leading off. There's the defense for the Twins. Pretty solid all the way around, other than Rod Carew at first base. Gary Sutherland stepping up. If he had a full season, I bet he could have made the All-Star team. Base hit into right center field. He's batting .321. 3 home runs, and here is Sweet Lou. Big round of applause for Lou. We're going to hit and run. The guy's got a 91 contact. Let's see him drive it into the gap here. 1-0 count. Ground ball into the hole at short. Sutherland advancing to second base. We've only got 4 players in our lineup that were here on opening day. That is how much I've turned over this lineup. Rich Rollins back from his couple-day injury. Ground ball to first. Sutherland advances. And that will bring up Deron Johnson, kind of a hot hitter for us. He only bats versus lefties now, but he's getting the job done. Ground ball to first, and we strand Sutherland. And head to the top of the second inning with Ted Uhlaender leading off. Uhlaender, Look, and Quilici are due up. Uhlaender hits a frozen rope into right field. Agee out and right, making the catch. Backup catcher Bruce Look gets the second infield single. I mean, this is bullshit. The catcher's not going to get an infield single with a 67 speed. And now we've got Frank Quilici up. If you watch the All-Star game, you know that he was a representative for the Twins at second base, batting .285 with 4 home runs. Fly ball into center. Bosch making the catch. And the pitcher, Jim Kaat, .065 hitter, strikes out. First K for Brabender. We go to the bottom of the second with Tommie Agee leading off. I thought maybe Agee had an outside chance of being a reserve. Instead, it was like Leo, what's that guy's name on the Cleveland Indians? I already forgot as Agee hits his 14th home run. I couldn't even make a good call because my brain was stuck in reverse or something. That is his 14th home run. I think he's grateful not to be traded. Just because we traded Harper, that doesn't mean we're done trading, but I'm fairly satisfied that we have what we need. If somebody makes me an offer, then I will definitely consider it. But back-to-back hits. We had a home run around the foul pole and left by Agee, and then a triple for Bosch. A home run triple back-to-back. That is Bosch's 4th triple. And although we've kind of relegated him to split duties, he is over 700 in his OPS. We're going to sac fly here. Hit to anywhere in the outfield. Should score the run. Bosch has okay speed. Ground ball to first. Will Bosch score? Yes, he does. Pilots take the lead. 2-0. Only 1 out for Freddie Patek. Freddie Patek batting .145 since being traded over here. All of our shortstops have been complete garbage this year. I don't know if it's just the position on this team or if it's legitimately terrible players, as Brabender is safe on an error by the catcher Look. This went unnoticed first time around, but Gary Sutherland 4 for 5 against Jim Kaat. Give him another base hit into left field. Brabender's not going to go to third. First and second, 2 down, and Sweet Lou's up. Lou 6 for 10 against Kaat and batting .333 as a left-hander. These are the things I love to see. An infield single for us. Oh no! Come on, man. That's a third infield single. And Rich Rollins, good contact hitter. He's going to put the ball in play. Can he blow this game open with one shot? Ground ball to third. That should be easy. Stepping on the bag. And we strand the bases loaded. We do score 2 runs. We go to the top of the third with Mike Adams leading off. He had that infield single to start off the ball game. Base hit to left. I think Brabender has definitely hit the wall as Adams goes for 2 and is safe at second, his 12th double. But yeah, he's given up 5 hits, no walks so far. He did not look good down the stretch of the first half there, as Carew couldn't even get the base runner over. That seems very unlikely. Adams has to hold. Here is Tony Oliva. Tying run now in scoring position for Oliva. Fly ball into center. Bosch has the angle, makes the catch. We're 1 pitch away from getting out of this little jam. Graig Nettles. Fly ball to center. So we'll keep him off the board if Bosch can make the grab. He does. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Here is Deron Johnson leading off. Johnson, base hit, back through the box. 6 hits for the Pilots. So, with Kaat being 0-2 against our team, I would say we've got his number. Tommie Agee hit the home run, and he strikes out this time. Only the first K for Kaat. Here's Don Bosch. Base hit into right field. Johnson holds up at second. That was a wise decision, as somehow it was only 74 feet. Even so, that means it was right about here, even though we saw it out here. Dumb and lame. And Jerry McNertney. 3 for 6 against Kaat. That's a tailor-made double play. Oh, how did they not turn 2? It wasn't like I was hitting and running. It doesn't matter. It's Freddie Patek. Oh, no way! Patek base hit into left. 2-run score. And it's 4-1. Seattle. Good job by Patek. We are going to try to steal here, because the pitcher's up anyway, right? I always like to have my number 8 hitter at least have some speed. If he doesn't make it, then the pitcher bats to lead off the inning. That's all right. And he was thrown out on an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. That didn't even look right. Patek sucks, but we'll take his 2 RBIs. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Here's Leo Cardenas. 1 for 8 in his career versus Brabender. Striking him out, pulled the slider out of his pocket, getting his second K. I will say this about Brabender: he does seem to keep it together every game. Give up that run in the first, and he's managed to settle down. 2 quick outs here in the 4th, and look who just made that error, costly error. Flies out to right. We're back to the bottom of the 4th inning with Brabender leading off. Safe on an error first time up. Get down. Oh, it's going to be caught. Caught by the left fielder, Mike Adams. I thought Brabender was going to help his own cause. Sutherland, 5 for 6 now against Kaat. Popping it up to third. They finally get him out. And Lou, 7 for 11. And a base hit. Is that going to be a double? This is why we got him. Stretch it. Oh, nope. 30% chance. That is no chance. We have 9 hits now against Kaat. I feel like we should be up more. Excuse me. Still getting over my cold as Piniella goes to third. Another hit. 10 hits. We've come out here in the second half just pounding the cover off the ball. First and third. Deron Johnson, 1-1 count. Base hit to right. Piniella crosses the plate. Rollins holds up at second. 5-1. And they're keeping Kaat in there despite giving up 11 hits. Come on, Agee. Keep it rolling. 2-2. Oh, he's got another one. A double dog day for Tommie Agee. A 3-run home run. 8-1 Pilots. Kaat, he's being punished. I mean, you have a full bullpen. You just came off a 5-day break. But they want Bosch to finish, Kaat to finish this off. And, I mean, he is due up. So I guess it makes sense in theory. Oh, and then Bosch strikes out the curveball. Damage is done. We're up 8-1. Brabender facing Quilici. Brabender's like, what all-stars? 0 for 7, 2 Ks. Ground ball to first. Here's your pinch hitter. It is Jim Holt. Great pinch hitting numbers. Batting .293 versus right-handers. And he pops it up into the outfield grass. Shallow right field. 2 down, and we're back to Mike Adams, who's been on base both times, I believe. And a ground ball to first. Good job by Brabender. I don't know if we need to have him go another inning. Since he just pitched in the All-Star game. They're going to bring in Jerry Kreider here. 27-year-old righty. His numbers don't look so good as a rookie here at age 27. But his ratings are great. I mean, he's got a hard curve rated an 89, a fastball is an 84, overall an 82, and still has room to grow for a pitcher who had never pitched in the major leagues. That doesn't make sense. So we'll see what he's got as McNertney will lead off. Being a right-hander, we got all righties in there, so that makes sense. We'll see if McNertney can get things started. Nope. Strike it out. 1 down. Here is Freddie Patek. He's got a hit. Couple of ribbies and a base hit to center. There we go. Can we finally get a shortstop hitting the ball? All right. Brabender will lay down a bunt. What's the golden rule for being up 7 in the 5th inning? Should your pitcher just be swinging, or is a bunt? Is that against the rules? It doesn't matter. He pops out. So, and Sutherland flies to center. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Let's get one more inning out of Brabender if we can. Short leash, I think. Got all these lefties coming up. We probably should bring in a left-hander here. Oh, yeah, he walks. This is bad. This will be bad. They got to get a couple runs here. Runner on first and a pass ball. Oh, okay, here it comes. Put the pass ball on your bingo card. And the catcher error, that would be on there too from earlier. All right, that's it. This game is stupid as hell. In comes Ron Locke. 38th game pitched, 3-1 with a 2.91 ERA. Great first half. Numbers are superb. He did falter a little bit. As you can see, he gave up 4 runs here in his last 6 appearances. 5 appearances.
So that's not good. But he's been reliable, and he does get lefties out in theory. So we'll see. Graig Nettles hits lefties hard. Real hard. And a base hit to left. Oh, the run doesn't score. And now we've got a right-hander up before we get to some more lefties. We're going to play back. I mean, we're up 7 runs. Play back for a double play. Oh, come on! This is so stupid. I mean, there's nothing we can do now. We just have to play it out. See if they give it to us or not. How's a ground ball score 2 runs? So dumb. 2 runs, and now they're going to go down in order. Here's Quilici. Line drive to left. So they got their 2 runs. Congratulations. It's 8-3. Those runs go against Brabender, too. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Absolutely stupid. You can't have nice things. Piniella flies out to left. Now we're going to get like completely shut down the rest of the way. I see I just got a Facebook notification. The Marvel videos that I made of those cards are very popular. I had no idea. I get a lot of comments on those videos. People giving really good information about the artists, and like I've learned a lot. It's a base hit from Rollins. We should look at our in-game stats here. Well, it'll be easy now that Johnson grounds into a double play. In-game stats. Wow, everybody's got 2 hits, except for McNertney, who's got zip. That's a good game. McNertney, maybe we'll take him out and bring in Renew. Killer, oh man, Killer is going to lead off against Ron Locke. Yep. Why not? Why not just get base hits? And an error! Put the error on the card. By Tommie Agee. Oh my God. This guy, how is he so bad defensively? He's got an error at every outfield position now. 7 outfield errors at just past the halfway point of the season. That is more than he's ever had in his career. Other than 1967, he had 11. Ties him with 66. Right? I mean, that is just doesn't make sense. And then a walk. Now we're to the lefties. Ground ball to second. Oh. I really want to swear. I really, really want to swear. Doesn't matter. Wow, they went home to get the first out of the double play. They just keep hitting it to Sutherland. He's the weak link. And we get out of that inning without giving up a run. There were 2 errors, a walk, and then we just got lucky. Bob Gebhard into the ball game. Another suspect pitcher. Not great if you look at the numbers here. And in fact, he wasn't even a rookie until 1971. That's his 1972 card there. Okay, Tommie Agee. Tommie Agee's got a double dong day. Can we get a triple dong day? Nope. Fly ball to center. Don Bosch flies out to left. And we'll give McNertney one more shot today. He did throw a runner out. All right. To the 8th. We've got... we're going to bring in Riddleberger. We didn't see him much down the final stretch there.
He's going to face a righty, then a couple lefties. Leo Cardenas gets all of it. That's dumb. That is his 13th home run. Striking out Uhlaender. Bruce Lick in the hole at short. Frank Quilici 0 for 3 today. Jammed inside Rollins. Gets him there. So the home run by Cardenas makes it 8 to 4. Here's Freddie Patek. Comebacker and an error by the pitcher. So stupid. Okay, let's get Mike Hegan into the game. He's not like Mike Hegan is resting. He's a lefty. Let's give him a shot here against Gebert. Oh, wow, the infield pulled in. Does get Patek over. Let's get that run back with Gary Sutherland. Looking for his third hit. 0-2 count. Line drive to left. Get down. Nope. Patek will tag. And he's safe at third. That was risky. All right. That'll leave it up to Sweet Lou. Lou, 2 for 4 today. Oh, he strikes out. That was sucky suckersons. We're going to use Hegan on defense. We'll put him at first. A much better defensive first baseman. Maybe that'll help having Sutherland over there who sucks. And our pitcher here in the ninth. We will bring in Mike Marshall. It's not a safe situation, but Marshall didn't get into the All-Star game. Deserved it. 4-1, 169 ERA. Look at the walk to strikeout ratio. Opponent's batting average. He had 14 saves. I mean, those are all. But the American League did not have one relief pitcher on the staff. It was all starters. The National League did have 3 that I could think of. So, yeah, I mean, that was bullshit. Bob Allison pinch hitting. Gets a base hit. Can never go easily. And then a walk. Let's just get it over with. Rod Carew flying out to left. Tony Oliva. Ground ball to second. Will that be the end? No. Oliva beats out the double play. Here is Graig Nettles with 2 down in the ninth inning. First and third. 2-2 count. And he pops it up on the infield. Hegan make it. Oh, no! Oh, come on! I bring him in for defensive purposes. So, because we got rid of the shitty outfielder, the shit gets spread all over the rest of the fielders. One swing of the bat will win the ball game here. That's down the line. Another hit. Tying runs on second. Ground ball to third. Another error. Oh, no! Oh, come on! Oh my gosh, I have to go get some alcohol after this. All right. So we're not going to win this game. I mean, it's not going to let us. I don't even know what to say anymore. Pilots win 8-7. All those runs were unearned. Handshakes, butt slaps, unearned sloppy steaks. God bless it. That was unbelievable. I was about to lose my mind. Take a look at the standings. We're 1 game up. 1-2 in a row. We do gain a game back, but then so does everybody else. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right. Headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. I wonder if there'll be a lot of trades down the final stretch of the trade deadline here. Oakland wins 5-3. They beat the Tigers. I mean, the Tigers have no hitters on that team. Steve Carlton brings his strikeout total to 131 for the Cardinals as they beat the Cubs. Nicely done. Leo Cardenas knocks in 5 in an 8-7 loss. I mean, Tommie Agee, yeah, I mean, he's going to be the player of the game. Despite having one of the 3 costly errors in the 9th inning. This game sucks so bad. So bad. I mean, no one got bingo on that one because, I mean, there were so many of the same problem. I mean, if 3 errors in an inning were on the bingo card, that should be an automatic bingo. Pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. I hope the games the rest of the way are just as ridiculous and pathetic as that one is. Tommie Agee gets the player of the game. It's a tough call. We got shut out after the 4th inning, and we just had to hold on. I mean, they were going to give it to them one way or another. It was a mistake maybe to take out Gene Brabender. I mean, he did give up those 2 walk or whatever it was, a walk, a pass ball, and a walk, or and then Locke came in and allowed 2 runs to score, but he did his gerb, and then Riddleberger gave up the home run to Marshall. Everybody just, forgot to bring their glove into the field or something. I don't know. Good job by Brabender getting his 8th win. He's 8-2, leading the team with wins. Tommie Agee, player of the game, he gets 4 RBI. Way to step up after we got rid of Harper. But first base, third base, right field, second base, everybody in the infield made an error but our shortstop. And that doesn't make sense. They had 2 errors, the pitcher and the catcher. Jim Kaat takes the loss. He's 5-13. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is the kind of shit that I hate about this game. I'm glad to have won, but this is horrible. You shouldn't have to manufacture a rally with errors. I mean, if they were going to score 3 runs, if that's what the game wanted them to do, then have them get a walk, a single, and a 3-run home run, and I'd be like, all right, well, that's the way it goes. But having 3 errors in the inning is just terrible programming. I mean, it just frustrates me. Anyway, that's going to do it. So we're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.